John Locke's contributions to political philosophy. John Locke, 1632 to 1704, is a towering figure in the history of political thought, widely regarded as one of the architects of modern liberalism. His groundbreaking work, Two Treatises of Government, 1689, laid the foundations for ideas about natural rights, the social contract, and the legitimacy of government. At the heart of Locke's political philosophy is the concept of natural rights. Locke argued that all individuals are born with inherent rights to life, liberty, and property. These rights, he claimed, are derived from natural law, which exists independently of human-made laws. Unlike Thomas Hobbes, who viewed the state of nature as a realm of chaos and conflict, Locke saw it as a state of relative peace, governed by reason and moral law. For Locke, the primary purpose of government is to protect these natural rights. He proposed that legitimate political authority arises from the consent of the governed. This idea challenged the divine right of kings, a prevailing doctrine in Locke's time, and introduced a revolutionary perspective that sovereignty rests with the people. Locke's theory of the social contract was central to his political thought. He argued that individuals consent to form a government to escape the inconveniences of the state of nature. However, this agreement is conditional. If the government fails to uphold its obligations, by violating natural rights or becoming tyrannical, citizens have the right to revolt and establish a new government. This notion of conditional governance profoundly influenced revolutionary movements, particularly in America and France. Thomas Jefferson, for example, drew heavily from Locke's ideas in drafting the Declaration of Independence. Locke also championed the principle of separation of powers, asserting that concentrated authority leads to corruption and despotism. Although Locke's articulation was less detailed than Montesquieu's later model, his insistence on dividing legislative and executive powers informed the constitutional structures of many modern democracies. In addition to his theories on governance, Locke advocated for religious tolerance. His A Letter Concerning Toleration, 1689, argued that civil authorities should not impose religious conformity. Locke maintained that faith is a matter of personal conviction, which cannot be compelled by force. He believed that a pluralistic society, where diverse beliefs coexist, is essential for peace and stability. Locke's commitment to tolerance did have its limitations. He excluded atheists, whom he believed lacked the moral foundation for social trust, and groups he deemed politically subversive. Nevertheless, his ideas represented a significant step toward modern notions of freedom of conscience. Economically, Locke's defense of property rights was revolutionary. He argued that property ownership arises from labor. When individuals mix their labor with natural resources, they create something that becomes their own. This labor theory of property influenced classical economics and the development of capitalist thought. Locke's political philosophy remains profoundly influential. His ideas about individual rights, the social contract, and the limits of government continue to inform debates about democracy, justice, and human rights. His vision of a society grounded in reason, consent, and tolerance stands as a testament to his enduring legacy.